Although this podcast is based on actual events in the Bible, for dramatization purposes, the author uses internal monologue as a tool to invite listeners into the mind of the characters, to hear some of their most intimate, unspoken thoughts. Personas of Faith will offer multiple perspectives that give listeners more insight about the characters' feelings, thoughts, and motivations. This podcast is intended for mature audiences.
Episode 9, The Covenant.
So, El Shaddai, the God Almighty, finally speaks to me after all these years. He made me a covenant that guaranteed me countless descendants and tells me that I am to serve him faithfully and that I will live a blameless life. I couldn't believe it. The power of God just overwhelmed me. I literally fell to my knees face down on the ground. So I'm like, whoa, what a moment. He said the covenant was that he was going to make me the father of a multitude of nations and would bless all the generations that follow me with the entire land of Canaan. Now, that's a lot of real estate. At this point, I'm at a loss for words, but could tell that he wasn't quite finished. So, at 99 years old, he changes my name from Abram to Abraham. I kind of like that, but I wonder what Sarai's gonna think. This was a lot to take in. And to even imagine being used in such a way at this old age of mine, only by God's hand. So my descendants will become many nations and kings will be birthed all from my seed. Kings? Wow. He told me that this would be an everlasting covenant and that he will always be my God and the God of my people. So at this point, I'm sweating bullets. He tells me that my responsibility is to obey the terms of this covenant that me and all my descendants will have to follow, and that we must keep this covenant by having each male in my house circumcised as a sign of the covenant. I'm like, ouch, circumcised? But okay, Lord, whatever you say. Really didn't have a choice, because any male who failed to do this would be cut off from his people. And just when I thought he was finished, he then changed my wife's name too. So I'm no longer to call her Sarai, but now Sarah. I kind of like that name too. I hope she likes both. He declares her blessed and said that she would give me a son. I'm like, hold up, God. A kid at our age? Figured this promise would come through Ishmael. So I'm really scratching my head at this point, because the boy is gonna come from my wife, Sarah. I'm almost 100, and Sarah's pushing 90, and we're gonna make a baby? Man, that well ran dry a long time ago. But if he said it, I guess the wife and I got some work to do. And he even gave me my son's name, Isaac, which ironically means laughter. Okay, I hear you, God. I may have thought this to be funny, but God was very serious. And the next thing you know, I'm getting circumcised at 99 years old, along with Ishmael and all the men of my household. It became oh so real. No way can I make this up. This was all for the covenant.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow me on Spotify and tune in to the next episode. Real life, real drama, real faith.